I guess with a lot of the rollouts as we're moving the ICE brand more on a global spectrum, we're trying to incorporate those sort of brand values that we have with ICE London. So, ICE London is our global stage. It's where we have 36,000 visitors attending from 150 plus countries. So what we're really trying to do is sort of incorporate some of those little parts that make ICE London that must-attend show on that global platform and bring it to different parts around the globe. ICE North America is our I guess second year show, but our latest addition to that portfolio. So those little bits that we have that make ICE London what it is, we're trying to bring over. So ICE North America will be catering for all sectors, and obviously catering for the whole of America, which is obviously the I guess the reason why we're moving it over to that part of the world. But then I guess within sort of it as an event itself, we are going to be delving into some more sectors within those sort of broader sectors of land-based, sports betting, bingo, lottery, payments, affiliate, to really give it sort of that all-round effect. So my role predominantly is I look after sort of the more, I guess, larger, our tier one clients, which we have, which are involved with our ICE London event. But my role is to obviously get them more involved with our more regional shows. So I'll be looking after more of the land-based companies, some of our sports betting clients, as well as our lottery and also payment providers as well, to get them involved with the event, to really give the visitors, the operators of North America, that ICE experience, and give those companies the opportunity to pitch their products, their new ideas, and what they've got coming in their sort of portfolio for the North American market. I guess so. First year for ICE North America was sort of our, I guess, sort of spearhead into the market. We obviously had some previous shows that were sort of on a more smaller scale, such as Gigsy, which is very iGaming focused. And so for this year, last year, sorry, ICE North America was a more interactive look at the gaming market. It had a very strong sports betting focus because we ran Sports Betting USA for a number of years there. And it had very much online focus as the markets were changing and regulations were changing in North America. We were listening to the market and finding out what they want to hear from us as a platform for new technologies and innovation in North America. And sort of we're just sort of following that. And so with the second year or second launch of the show, we're still listening to that market, but we're moving more into sort of where Las Vegas is sort of saying it's looking at now. And from our research, hospitality tech is a real big part of that. So we're looking at talking to hospitality tech companies and sort of seeing where this can go. And we're looking at the future of where gaming is going in North America. So it's a really exciting time to be looking at the country as a whole and seeing what we can do and where we're taking with it, really. So I guess the venue change was probably a little bit listening to the market again. Boston last year, because of the new legislation that cleared with New Jersey, it made so much sense that it was going to be the place we were going to have the show. But moving it down to New Orleans gives it a bit more of a trade environment. Also logistically as well for those land-based companies, that because now we're looking at hospitality tech, gives them a bit more of more of an easier process of them actually getting involved with the show, and sort of allowing us to help them rather than just sort of making them put up with what venue sort of problems they might have. We're going to step in there and say, you know what, I know we're just an event platform, but we can actually help you deliver the show and bring your products to the customers themselves. Also, coincidentally, that Louisiana State, which we're working with very closely, is super keen to be working with us on the event. So with them in tandem, working with targeting those southern states, it sort of worked as a really nice partnership for us for the show. And I guess sort of a key tone I keep touching there is our partnerships. And I think it's probably one of the best bits about us at Clarion Gaming is that we are keen to work with customers at any opportunity possible. So things like our NIGA relationships, that's the Native Indian Gaming Association. We have a very strong, long-standing relationship that Kate Chambers has been forging and developing over the years. And it's one that I think will really give us the edge when it comes to working in North America. We also are working very closely with the Mexican Gaming Association and the Canadian Gaming Association. So these are two other great partners for us to work with to really drive those sort of more audience from around North America and Central America along to the show itself, and sort of grow that audience, not just from a Las Vegas point of view, but for the whole of the continent as a whole. The other one, really one which would be a great one, we're very excited sort of to talk about, is the merger or partnership between the Southern Gaming Summit, which is a show that took place, well, it's been taking place for a number of years, took place in Mississippi last year, and we're actually merging that show with our show for next year. So we're very excited to be working with this association, which to once again to bring along more of those land-based hospitality tech companies to the event to talk about the show and the future. Oh, couldn't be easier. Come along to the website, sign up, and you can register straight away. The show is free to attend, so it's one of our sort of proud moments that we're rolling out. Lot like similar to Ice London, it's a free to attend show, free content. Come along, get involved, and learn something.